All right, guys, here we go. Real quick video on the altcoins, but before we get started off, the most important chart regarding the altcoins is this total 3 chart here on your trading view. You just type in total 3 and it kicks out Bitcoin and Ethereum. Both those are excluded and gives you a more truer picture of the pure, altcoin market, the amount of money, amount of fiat resources, however you want to say it, that's in the market that's helped pushing the market up. And if you had watched my last few videos on the altcoins or what have you, you'll notice we were one of the first ones to point this out. That I believe, I think it's going to go down as the timestamps don't lie, that this was our official breakout here for the altcoin market going into this Bitcoin cycle that we're in right now, meaning the week of the 16th of October and the week of the 23rd of October was our, pivot low, and we'll continue higher with that. As you can see back here, we're making a low, higher low, a little bit higher low, but we'll take, anything we can get there. And that's, part of our thesis why that is so. And with that said, we do not see the altcoin market coming back down and taking out this breakout area here. I think that's, 6 months from now, a year from now, we'll go back and say, hey, this was the official breakout, the start of the altcoin bull market. Okay. Now, might not be, in the season, for everything going up, 10,000% or whatever, but I think you understand what I'm getting at here. And these other lines on the chart is for our Patreon members or specific measure moves, resistance support zones that we pay very close attention to. Let's start off with Ethereum. After we covered that, go to the daily. And what we have here, obviously starting, going back, looking at the total chart, this is a long-term uptrend line, and then we have what's called a bump and run, where once one, your bottom trend line has been exhausted, and the asset, doesn't matter what it is, a stock, a crypto, gold, silver, oil, whatever, once it breaks out, consolidates, and goes again, then you got to put the additional, uptrend line there, your bump and run. And what I'm concerned about here, quite honestly, is possibly this run up, down, up, and then an M formation. Okay, especially when you have the side over here lower than the previous high pivot consolidation. You put in a lower high, you take out that low pivot there, and then that's when you go into the kids college fund and short that thing. Okay, I'm just saying, not financial advice. Okay, so let me replay that one. What we're concerned about is a high, lower high, then we take out that low pivot along with the 20, along with this uptrend line. Yeah, we could be back down here retesting this particular measured move pretty quickly. But we'll see how it turns out. Just play but let's be honest, this had a heck of a run since our breakout, so we're due for a pullback, a little, back test of the chart, a little digestion there. So don't, think we're in a bear market. Plus everything else is dropping. The stocks a little bit, so on and so forth. Here's ADA. We have our measure move up there. Again, we don't want to take out this low pivot here, even though it is making, a higher high, regarding the pivot locations. We just don't want to take out this key level right there. We're a little extended over the 20, and you can look at any chart, any asset, even Apple, Nvidia, whatever, on a 2-minute chart, daily chart, weekly chart, whatever. And price, once it starts getting a little far and away from the 20, it'll either trade sideways like ADA did here, or it'll pull back into the 20. Okay, just kind of a little FYI there. Link. See, we're already putting in the dreaded high, you know, lower high, so on and so forth, down, up, down, and yeah, could end up with a little M formation. You just don't want to take out that low pivot right there, or we'll come down to the next support zone. And to know what that is, hey, shameless plug, got to come over to our Patreon member side, okay? We've been nailing this stuff, night, day, doesn't matter. Right here on Solana, hitting a major resistance zone up here at the red dash line. We got to keep above the green dash line here near term, and definitely again don't want to start taking out these low pivots. See, we've been making higher lows through here the whole time, and you don't want to start coming in here and reversing that, coming back down. But at the same time, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. That's a hellacious run. It needs to pull back. Just like your kids jumping on the trampoline, they can't, go any higher without coming back, hitting that trampoline and getting a good bounce there. Okay, XRP, crowd favorite. Under this green dash measured move that our Patreon members know about. Don't want to, stay under there, over an extended period of time. As you can see, kind of all over the chart, but if you back up and take a look at it, high, lower high, as far as the pivots here, and that blue dash line, don't want to start taking that stuff out. But things happen, day by day, week by week, and that's what you want to keep an eye on. But again, a little nice little run up, not as accelerated as some of these other cryptos, but still, XRP's, moving to the upside. ALGO here, this is what I'm talking about in comparison. All right, today I just now saw this. Today's taking out previous yesterday's candle. And interesting fact here. Now let me pull this in so you can actually see it. We're trading under. We haven't closed yet, obviously. Still have what, 8, just shy of 9 hours. Trading under this bullish engulfing clearing takeout candle. Okay, two things here. When an asset, again, doesn't matter, stock, crypto, metals, anything else, once you make a near term, not all time, but just a near term high, and you close, 70% of the time you pull back. Now, you don't pull back to the lows or anything necessarily, but you do have a pullback, okay, kind of a retest, back test of this run up. And that's what's happening now. Another 70% of the time, okay, another 70% of the time, okay, if we close this red candle under this green candle here, okay, we're trading there now. So I can't say that we're going to close there or not, because like we were talking about, we have shy of 9 hours to go. I mean, this, crypto, this thing could run up and totally do a 180 reversal. But if we close where we are now, and it would even help the odds even better if we close a lower, then 70% of the time you get follow through to the downside, okay? On these candles that, one breaks out, one takes it out. And same with this, okay? If this had been a red candle to the downside, then we had a green candle that took it out like the next day, next time period, then expect a run to the upside. But anyway, here's Litecoin. This will be our last one. And by now you should be able to see this stuff, high, lower high, lower high. And this would be the danger zone should we take out this previous low, higher low, higher low, higher low. See, we're already down under. Let me take all that off so it's not so confusing. Okay, low pivot right here. We're just dealing with this, okay? And the first one you take out, plus you're under the 20 high odds, high probability that you're going to continue lower into the next potential support zone, okay? And then hopefully you'll get a bounce there, okay? So anyway, just some tips, tricks, skills, techniques that we teach our Patreon members. Come over to check us out. We're going to be calling this stuff day by day, week by week, the tops, the bottoms, you name it. And in the meantime, again, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the charts.